A lot of energy moving, so just receive the energy also. If you want, you can keep your palms facing upwards. A lot of energy moving, and it's moving into the throat and the heart areas. So just gently focus on the heart and the throat area. Wherever your attention can be effortlessly. Just breathe into the heart area. Just breathe into the chest area. There is some strange energy work happening by itself, so just let it happen. And somewhere it has to do with the opening of the throat chakra, so that we can all speak our truth easily and lovingly, We're dissolving all the obstructions in the throat chakra. Just letting them go. Just keep breathing. All the screams which we have not screamed, all the times we wanted to shout. We were angry, we wanted to shout. All the times we didn't shout and we suppressed the screams. Let's just dissolve and create all of that. All the pain, all the anguish, all the suffering that is locked in the throat chakra, let's dissolve and create all of that. All the fears which are locked in the throat chakra. Fear of consequences, because of which we have locked down the throat chakra. So all the locks and all the ropes, all the ways we've tied up the throat chakra, let's dissolve and create all of that. Any anger that is in the throat and the jaw area, throat, the jaw, the chin, and the shoulders. All the anger, all the rage, all the fury that is frozen or stuck there, let's dissolve and create all of that. If you wish, you can imagine a little bit of sky blue color there in the throat chakra, as if it's sky blue and it's just glowing there. We will also connect the throat chakra to the earth. Just connect it to the center of the earth. Give it earthing, grounding. And we will connect the throat chakra to the heavens also, to the sky energy. So that the throat chakra can be perfectly balanced between heaven and earth. Just breathe into that area and let that area soften. Just softening the entire throat area, the jaw area, and the chin area. Now the energy is moving into the heart. So all the pain of the heart, which has not been expressed, all the screams, all the crying, all the humanness of us which we don't express. Let's dissolve and create all of that. All the deep, deep sadness that has probably been stored for lifetimes. All the deep pain of loss, of abandonment, victimization, and finally of separation with the divine, all the pain of that. Stored in the heart chakra, let's dissolve and create all of that. and all the heart walls that we have created. So after every wound we received, we decided to protect ourselves a little bit more and a little bit more. And every time we wanted to protect ourselves, we kind of put up an energetic wall between ourselves and the so-called outer world. So all these protection devices, all the heart walls that we have created, are we willing to dissolve and create all of that? Keep breathing into the chest. Allowing the whole chest area to become soft. Just softening the whole chest area. Allowing all the hardness and all the stoniness and all the rigidity and all the hard coverings. It's like a rocky covering on the heart chakra. Let's dissolve and create all of that. And all the desire for revenge, all the ways we want to hurt somebody who has hurt us. The desire for revenge, for vengeance, punish people. Whenever we didn't get what we wanted to punish them, we wanted to hurt them back. All that desire to attack is like a poison around the heart chakra. All those desires to attack, to punish, to destroy, and we dissolve and create all of that. Are we willing to make the heart chakra pure and innocent? Again, take it to its original purity and perfection. Its original innocence, its original sense of lovingness. All the places where we have still not been able to forgive, practice forgiveness. Can we be willing to let that go now? There's also such a lot of sadness. It's a lifetimes of sadness, of separation from God, separation from divine. And that separation itself causes the biggest amount of sadness. All the sadness and all the sense of abandonment and all the sense of loneliness that is existing because of separation from the divine. Let's allow ourselves to dissolve and create all of that. Let it all go now. Just keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. So the word loneliness is very strong for the group right now. So all the sense of loneliness, even if you're married or you're alone or you have a girlfriend, it doesn't matter. There is still a sense of loneliness. All the deep, deep, deep sense of loneliness. Let's welcome all of that. All the deep, deep sense of loneliness, isolation, all the sense of pain, all the sense of I'm always going to be alone and there is no answer to this. Let's dissolve and create all of that right now. And also, after being hurt so many times, the heart kind of closes down and is afraid to love. So all the fear of opening the heart, all the fears of opening the heart, all the fears of being loving. Wow, that is strong. All the fears of loving, all the guilt and the shame that we have connected to love. I can love somebody only if I'm married to him, or if he's my brother or sister or something. The rest I have to withdraw my love, or reduce it in quantity. So all the restrictions that we've put on love, we dissolve and uncreate all of that. The heart is like a little child which wants to come and play. And it doesn't know any rules. So love basically doesn't know any rules. Love just loves. It's like a little innocent child. But that innocent child has now been given hundreds of rules. What is good, what is bad, what is right and wrong. Now there are so many rules that the child feels there is no way love is even possible now. So all the rules we've imposed on love, and we dissolve and create all of that. And all the ways in which we obstruct each other's love. Not only do we not let ourselves love, we don't let the people around us also love. There are parents whose kid falls in love. The parents feel insecure, so they don't want the kid to fall in love. Then they will use guilt or they will use fear to shut down their own child from loving. Any ways in which we are blocking other people from loving. Let's dissolve and create all of that. Any fears in us, any fears, again, fears are coming up. Fears when other people flow in love or when we flow in love. There are fears of consequences, all the things that have happened in the past. All the consequences we've suffered in the past because of love, including physical violence or even death. So all the past life wounds, all the past life traumas, all the past life conditions, all the past life conclusions, which are still weighing us down, which are still keeping us down. Let's dissolve and create all of that. Just breathe into the chest area and just allow that area to open. You can even visualize it like a flower which is just opening all its petals and allowing the sunlight to come in now. There's still a lot of controlled anger in the shoulders, in the front of the chest, and the throat. It's the desire to shout at the whole world. It's a deep, deep sense of victimization. Sense of why are you doing this to me? Deep desire to shout at everybody, shout at the whole world. What the hell is going on? What the hell is this all about? All the anger against life itself, all the anger against God, all the anger against His entire manifestation, which Doesn't really seem to make sense. Let's dissolve, uncreate all of that. Whenever we are angry, whenever we are sad, we look around and see, we search for a scapegoat, we look for somebody to blame. I'm sad because of my husband or my wife or my mother, father or my job. We always look for somebody to blame. All the focus then goes in the outer world and nothing ever gets rectified. All the desire to blame, all the desire to search for somebody else who we can make responsible for all our suffering. We dissolve and create all of that. So when the heart and the throat are healthy, chakras are healthy, energetic, there is a smooth energy flow between them. So now we'll just restore the energetic flow between the heart and the throat so that there is a clear line of energy moving between them. So that one can speak easily and effortlessly and lovingly from the heart. Just keep breathing in that area. Any sense of, it is too risky. This stuff is too risky. Being loving, being open is too risky. I've done it before and I've paid my price. I've been punished. I'm not going to risk it again. So all the decisions, conclusions, all the oaths, vows, promises you've made to yourself, never open the heart again. Let's dissolve and create all of that. This one is very strong. So I'll just do it again. All the oaths, vows, promises we have made to ourselves in this life or the past lives. So never, never, never fully open the heart again. Let's dissolve and create all of that across all time, space, dimensions. All the promises made to yourself that I will always remember this wound, I will always remember what you did, I will never forget this. All the times we did that and all that stuff which we are still holding on to, all the memories, painful memories which we are still clinging on to, is a means of protecting ourselves. Let's dissolve and create. Let's give permission to all those memories to finally go now. Any places where you're still holding the touches of I will never forgive you, I will never forget you, I'm going to be waiting for a chance to get you, I'm going to hold this anger forever. All this foolish accumulation of poison. Let's dissolve and create all of that. All the ways in which we have poisoned our own heart with our own conclusions and our own memories, our own decisions and our own fears. Let's release all that poison. Let it just dissolve and uncreate itself. And we're now allowing the heart center to shine brightly. Almost as if there's like a sun, glowing sun in your own heart now. So you can imagine it like a sun, a mini sun there. There's golden light which is going outside the body. There's a golden light going outside the body. It's covering up your entire house. So allow the heart center to glow and be so powerful. It covers up the entire house, the entire city, finally the entire planet, and then the entire universe. Let the heart center become one with the universe. Just keep breathing there. With each breath, we will allow the radiance of the heart to become more and more powerful. Just allow yourself to rest in this space of peace, oneness, and openness. Just allow yourself to enjoy the bliss, the beauty of this space. This is the space of the ocean, the oceanic space that we often talk about. It is the space where the wave merges into the ocean and becomes one. It is the space where only the ocean remains. It is an infinite space of awareness. So we're just allowing ourselves to experience this oceanic space. Go even deeper and deeper into it. And now slowly coming back, slowly feeling the body again, coming back into the body, becoming aware of the body, moving your hands and feet a little bit, wiggling your toes and fingers if you need to. Just come back